Hello everyone, this is a guide on how to finish all 6 weeks of the Reaper's Rewards event in The Sims 4 quickly and as low effort as possible if you aren't actually able to take the time to play through it without any tricks or cheats. Normally doing this all at once without any guidance takes about 3 hours, but with these tricks I was able to do it in just 30 minutes. If you haven't started doing this yet, you have until November 19th to do all 6 weeks and get all the rewards. First, I made a new household and I just made 1 sim. You don't need more, but if you do 3 sims, it might help you get a higher level party later on, so you can do that too. Just randomize your appearance and pick some traits that won't get in the way of anything. Like, don't do evil or you're not going to be able to become friends with the Grim Reaper, which you're going to need to do. And I just went with good, romantic, and foodie. The bonus trait that you get from a popularity aspiration can help you build friendships faster, and I chose this since you're going to need to be friends with the Grim Reaper. If you have seasons, you can start in summer because you will need to fish, and the fishing spots might freeze and then you won't be able to if it's too cold. I went with this house in Willow Creek because there's a fishing spot right next to it, so we can easily do the fishing tasks right there. Here's the event overview. Here you can see which weeks you have and haven't done, and you can get your rewards. We will use some cheats that will make this whole process a lot easier and faster. So we'll open the cheat console with Control, Shift, and C. I'm going to put all the cheats I'm using up on screen so you can read and type them out easier. Type testing cheats true or on. Does the same thing. Hold Shift and click on your sim. And click cheat need, then disable need decay, then shift click on your sim again, cheat need, and click make happy, and now you won't have to worry about eating or sleeping or anything, and you can just focus on doing these tasks. Next, we're going to give our sim all of the skills that are required for the tasks, so you don't have to spend any time grinding up your skills. The skills we will need are cooking, gourmet cooking, gardening, and fishing. And testing cheats also needs to be on for these cheats to work. Now we can start with week 1. Every single week, you're going to have to wait for the Ambrosia Society newsletter to arrive in the mail, and you can pay to expedite the delivery. And then you're going to get the mail and read the newsletter once it's in your inventory. You're going to wait for the welcome wagon to arrive and introduce yourself to all 3 neighbors. And then you can ask all 3 of them about Ambrosia for the first task. Then go into build mode, type starter, and buy the starter flower pack. Open it up and then plant just 1 lily and 1 snapdragon, and keep the rest so you can fertilize with it and fish with it later. Then once you claimed the Grimophone reward from the event menu, go into build mode, type Grim, and place it in your house. Then use it to summon the Grim Reaper and introduce yourself to him. Only use nice interactions here since you will need to become friends with him later. If you have the paranormal stuff pack, you will also get a task where you just need to get the seance table in one chair and just click Ask Spirits about Ambrosia. With testing cheats on, you can shift-click on the plants and set the gardening state to blossoming, so you don't have to wait for them to grow. Then we're in week 2. Go into build mode and type starter. And get the starter fruit pack. And plant 1 cherry and 1 apple. And again, keep the leftovers so you can use them as fish bait and fertilizer. Use the fishing spot right here to catch your 3 fish. Go into build mode to the home info section in the top left and on the trophy symbol for lot challenges and apply the scare secret challenge to your lot. Make sure you claim it from the event screen so it shows up here. Now just cook a random meal from the cooking menu. It doesn't matter what it is as long as your skill level is high enough. For the aspiration goal, I just switched over to the fabulously wealthy aspiration and typed the motherlode cheat to get the first milestone. Now we're in week 3. And we can use the shoot that we got from the plant and graft it onto the same plant or another one. Claim the green lady's tome from the event screen, go into build mode and type tome, place the book, and then read the intro. Expedite the mail delivery again and cook another cooking meal and then a gourmet cooking meal while you wait. Now use some of the fruits and plants from earlier for fishing with bait. If you have the Realm of Magic pack, instead of fishing with bait, you're just going to need to travel to the Caster's Alley. You don't need to do anything specific here, just go there. Next, for the angelfish, you're not going to actually need to catch it. You can just go into build mode, open the gallery, type angelfish, and place one of these simple rooms that have just 1 fish on the ground. You can just put it in your inventory and it will recognize it as you having caught the fish. Then we're in week 4. And now you can click on your phone, then home, and then research Ambrosia. And use the motherlode cheat again for the next milestone in the fabulously wealthy aspiration. And then get the newsletter again. You can use a gallery trick for the death flower too, but the game just lets you buy one for 1,300 simoleons from the home app on your phone. Now when you summon the Grim Reaper again, I would still only use friendly interactions since you want to become friends with him and flirting doesn't help with that. There's the next newsletter. And now we cook another simple cooking meal and then a gourmet one. And we're in week 5. Next, do one of these wants here. If your sim doesn't have one that you can do, you could use Managed Worlds to play as a different sim to get this done. I had an issue when I played this where there was no wish that showed up that I could actually do. Since we use the motherlode cheat for the aspiration, we can easily buy the Potion of Youth for 1,500 points. Same process again with the newsletter. And just cook another simple cooking meal and then a gourmet cooking one. And now we're in week 6. We read the newsletter again. And then we need to cook ambrosia. Go to gourmet cooking, sort by highest skill recipes, and make your ambrosia. You should still have the ingredients, but if you're missing them for any reason, you can use the same tricks as before. Now we need to host a social event and then get a silver medal in it. And here I actually found it easier to switch to a larger household, so I have a bunch of Sims to control and do the party actions. But you can also do this in your household if you have multiple Sims. Go to Manage Worlds, pick a big household, and use the testing cheats shift-click cheat again to make all the Sims' needs stay full so they won't do anything annoying like sleep or pee while you're trying to get your party to silver. Click on your phone, then social, then plan a social event. Make sure it's gold. And I found a house party to be pretty easy, but a dinner party might work too, especially if you're using your original Sim because they will know how to cook. If you have multiple people in your household, make them guests of your party as well, and then you can use them. For example, if the task comes up where you need to have 3 Sims dance at the same time, you can just control your 3 Sims and set them all to dance to the stereo, and then that task will be done easily. These parties can take a few tries to get to silver, but if you just stay in regular speed, so you can queue up new tasks fast enough, and you use some tricks like grabbing birthday cake from the gallery if there's a task to eat cake, it should be pretty doable. If you have the Get Together pack, you will also get a task where you need to go to a bar during Ghost Night, which is on Wednesdays past 8 p.m. Just go to any bar, and if you order a drink, or even if you just arrive at the bar, that should get fulfilled. So that was the guide. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helped.